In the first few videos of the series, we already covered the formulas when it comes to finding the speed, distance, and time in motion problems involving one vehicle. But what if that vehicle actually does a U-turn and goes back to where it started? Round trips. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said in the intro kanina, we're going to talk about round trips ng isang moving vehicle. If you haven't seen yung mga first parts ng revamp natin ng series on motion problems, you can click right here sa I button para panoorin nyo muna yung mga basics. Kasi once you have that nailed down, it's going to be easier for you to understand this more advanced lesson, if you think of it that way. And you can just always pause this video, watch those first, and then balikan nyo na lang ito, okay? Now, if you've already seen that, we can go on. And before we do that, just a quick little segue. If you're interested to support this channel, help support this cause, which is democratizing education here in the Philippines, you can support Team Lyqa through our merch shop. You can check out shop.teamlyqa.com to get yung ating mga exclusive na hoodies, shirts, caps, and all the things I designed for this team. And if you purchase those, it actually goes into our Hope Fund, which helps fund this channel, yung ating pagtakbo ng channel na ito, all of our free review events, resources, and all of those things. So thank you so much sa mga kumuha na ng sarili nilang merch and sa mga nagpapadala ng pictures nila of them wearing these. It really brings so much joy to me kasi it makes me happy kasi I designed them. Kaya thank you so much sa inyo. And now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to jump into yung ating discussion. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so ito yung ating lecture on motion problems, specifically when we deal with round trips. Kapag round trips, ibig sabihin, yung isang tao ay pumunta from one point to another, tapos bumalik din siya. So let's take this problem as an example. Sabi, Christian rode a bus with an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour from Samar to Pampanga. This trip took 12 hours. If the trip back took only 9 hours, what was the average speed of the bus he took on the way back? So, ibig sabihin, punta siya somewhere sa Pampanga, tapos bumalik siya uli. Now, before we try to solve this, quick recap lang tayo sa mga formulas na pinag-usapan na natin dito sa motion problem series natin. Again, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung earlier videos, ililink ko dito sa I para makapag-catch up kayo. Ang basic formula is that S is equal to D over T, or speed is equal to distance over time. Tapos, napag-usapan na rin natin kung paano i-derive yung formula just in case na distance or time naman ang nawawala. So, using the SDT triangle, para makuha natin yung distance, pwede natin na i-cover na lang yung D here. Tapos, ang formula niya ay distance is equal to speed times time. At kung hinahanap mo naman ang time, pwede mong i-cover yung T at makikita natin na ang formula niya is actually distance over speed. Okay? Now, balikan natin yung problem ni Christian. And again, thank you, Christian, for writing your name dun sa huli nating video. Again, if you want me to include your name and give you a quick shout out sa mga susunod na video sa series na ito, pwede nyo isulat sa comment section sa baba at ipipila kong gamitin sa mga susunod nating mga sample problems. Okay? So, itong si Christian, nag-travel daw siya from Samar to Pampanga. Kasi sabi ni Christian, siya daw ay galing tiga Pampanga siya, no? So, ang kanyang biyahe papunta, okay, so ilalabel natin, ito drawing muna natin. We have a horizontal line right here to denote yung distance. Tapos, from here to here, Samar to Pampanga, this is Samar, this is Pampanga. So, papunta, on the way papunta sa Pampanga, ang kanyang speed ay 60 kilometers per hour. Tapos, ang sabi dito, this trip took 12 hours. Ibig sabihin, ang time ng kanyang biyahe ay 12 hours. Okay? Now, pabalik, hindi natin alam yung kumpletong details, pero ang sabi is that the trip back took only 9 hours. Or sa Tagalog, yung biyahe pabalik, 9 hours lang ang tagal. Hindi natin ngayon alam kung ilan yung speed. Ito, hinahanap what was the average speed of the bus he took on the way back. So, hinahanap natin is yung speed nung siya ay pabalik. Now, when we deal with round trips, meron kayong mapapansin dito, which is this. Yung unang distance, which is yung distance papunta, this is distance ng Samar to Pampanga, ay dapat pareho sa distance ng Pampanga to Samar. Bakit? Kasi 'di ba, balikan lang naman. So kung gaano kahaba yung biyahe na to, ganun din dapat kahaba yung biyahe na to. Dito na pumapasok yung formula na may d sub 1 at d sub 2. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Doon sa formula ng problema na ito, ang gagawin natin would be, the equation is d sub 1 is equal to d sub 2 with yung d sub 1 natin or yung unang trip, unang biyahe, being yung trip niya from Samar to Pampanga at yung pangalawa naman ay yung kanyang trip from Pampanga to Samar. Now, dahil alam natin ang formula for distance ay distance is equal to speed times time, kukunin natin yung speed at time nung dalawang biyahe. If you fill in lang natin yung blanks. So, equals, tapos yung first distance would be yung speed niya from Samar to Pampanga, which is 60 kilometers per hour. I-multiply natin dun sa time ng una niyang biyahe, which is 12 hours. Tapos, yung pangalawa naman niyang biyahe, kung ano lang yung given sa atin, ay yung 9 hours. Nawawala yung speed. Okay? Or yung speed na ngayon, pwede na natin siyang gawing x. Okay? Multiply din natin siya sa 9 hours. So, kung isosolve ko ito, pwede ko na siyang isolve from there. Ang gagawin lang natin, 60 times 12. So, that would be 720 kilometers is equal to, and then 9x. Tapos, ang gagawin natin ngayon is to divide both sides by 9 para makancel natin itong 9 na ito. So, 720 divided by 9, ang magiging sagot dyan ay 80. So, ang sagot ay 80 kilometers per hour ang speed niya pabalik. Ang formula na lumalabas kapag round trip ay d sub 1 is equal to d sub 2. Ibig sabihin, ang distance nung biyahe papunta ay equal sa distance nung biyahe pabalik. Again, pag round trips, just remember that. Alright, so I want you to try your hand sa similar problem. And if you find this too easy, that's okay. Yung quick quiz questions natin are actually more tricky than this. So, mag-abang lang kayo dun sa dulo. Bigyan lang natin ng onting time para mag-sit yung lesson sa mga tao na bago ang concept na to sa kanila. Okay? So, if you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Sabi, Chris rode a bus with an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour from Manila to Naga. This trip took 11 hours. Tapos yung biyahe pabalik took 10 hours. Ang hinahanap yung average speed nung bus pabalik. So again, thank you Chris for sending your name para magamit ko dito sa example na ito. And if you want me to include your name sa susunod na mga videos, comment nyo na lang sa baba. Okay? So, solve lang natin uli. Again, ang biyahe natin naman this time is Manila to Naga and then Naga to Manila. Ilalatag natin yung information na binigay. Sa biyahe daw na una, Manila to Naga, ang speed ay 90 kilometers per hour. At ang kanya namang time ay 11 hours. Pabalik, hindi natin alam kung ano yung speed, pero alam natin kung gaano katagal, which is 10 hours. So, using yung formula na nagamit natin kanina, which is d sub 1 is equal to d sub 2, or yung distance papunta ay equal sa distance pabalik, ilalatag natin yung mga given. Sa unang biyahe, meron kang speed na 90 kilometers per hour. Tapos, imumultiply mo yun sa time, which is 11 hours. Equal naman siya sa x, which is yung missing speed, times 10 hours dahil 10 hours lang yung tagal ng biyahe pa uwi. Now, imumultiply lang natin ito. 90 times 11, that is 990 is equal to 10x. Divide both sides by 10 para makancel natin yung dito sa right side. 990 divided by 10 is 99. So, the answer is 99 kilometers per hour. Okay? I hope you got that right. Now, dahil medyo may kaunting confidence na tayo, we can go and jump into our quick quiz. Now, just a bit of a clue dun sa mga tanong na lalabas. Remember na kapag usapang distance, dalawa ang factors na nakaka-apekto sa distance, speed and time. It just so happened na yung mga sample problems na ginamit ko, ang nawawala ay speed. Pero pwede ring nawawala ang time. Hindi naman ganun kalaking difference, pero remember that while you answer these questions. And if you're ready, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Let's start with the first one. Sabi, Joy drove for 3 hours to get to Batangas. So, ibig sabihin, sa unang biyahe, papunta si Joy sa Batangas. The return trip, so bumalik siya, took twice that long. Pag sinabing twice that long, ibig sabihin times 2. If her average speed on the return trip was 45 kilometers per hour, what was her average speed on her trip to Batangas? Isa-isayin na agad natin yung information. Ang sabi, nung nag-drive daw siya to get to Batangas, ibig sabihin papunta sa Batangas, ang kanyang time ay 3 hours. So, ilalagay natin yon sa biyahe papunta or sa taas. 3 hours. Next, ang sabi, the return trip took twice that long. Twice ng 3 hours. 2 beses na mas matagal kaysa nung papunta siya. So, ibig sabihin pabalik, ang kanyang time ay 6 hours. Saan to nanggaling? Times 2 natin yung 3 kasi twice that long. Now, dyan nagka-come into play yung equation construction. So, ibig sabihin nun, sa mga math problems na lalo na English ang tanong, may mga clue kung anong operations ang gagamitin. If you haven't seen yung video lesson natin ng equation construction, ililink ko na lang din sa taas. Okay? Next, if her average speed on the return trip, this is very important to take note of, baka hindi napansin ng iba. Ang average speed ay sa return trip. Ibig sabihin, doon sa ilalim natin lalagay, 45 kilometers per hour. Dahil kung nagkamali kayo dito, you probably put 45 sa taas dahil yun yung ginagawa natin kanina. Sa math, bawal ang kabisote. Dapat basahing maigi ang tanong. Ang next question is, hinahanap na yung kanyang speed on the trip to Batangas. Very important yung mga prepositions na yan. Okay? So, ay nahanap yung speed niya papuntang Batangas. D sub 1 or distance papunta sa Batangas is equal to yung distance niya na pangalawa, which is yung pabalik, galing Batangas. Ilalatag uli natin information. We have x times 3 hours and equal yan doon sa 45, which is yung kanyang speed pabalik, times naman yung 6 hours. Okay? So, pwede natin to isolve. 3x is equal to 45 times 6. One thing I do pag nagme-mental math ako is I remember na ang dalawang 45 ay 90. At dahil may tatlong dalawa sa 6, pwede kong i-times 3 na lang yon. So, 9, 18, 27 or 270. Again, pwede mo rin gawin na i-multiply yan ng diretso. Ang importante is that tama pa rin yung sagot. Okay? So, I just explained that really quickly para dun sa mga gustong makakuha ng tricks sa mental math. So, again, 3x is equal to 270. Para makancel ito at maiwan ng x, i-divide natin both sides sa 3. Wala ito. X is equal to 270 divided by 3 or 90. So, the answer is 90 kilometers per hour. Okay? Now, number 2. Lawrence, hi Lawrence, kamusta na ikaw? Was on a plane to Delhi. It took her 12 hours to get there with the plane's average speed at 175 kilometers per hour. On her return flight, the plane's average speed was 35 kilometers per hour slower. How much longer did her return trip take? So again, ingat-ingat sa mga terms na ginagamit sa mga ganitong klaseng tanong. So papunta si Lawrence daw sa Delhi. Nung pabalik na siya, iba na yung naging sitwasyon. So ilalatag natin yung information again sa tama na drawing kung saang part yan ng kwento. Sabi, nung una daw, it took her 12 hours to get there. Ibig sabihin, yung time na yan ay nasa biyahe papuntang Delhi. Lalagay natin siya sa taas. 12 hours. And ang kanyang speed ay 175 kilometers per hour. So, dito yon sa taas. Next, ang sabi, on her return flight, the plane's average speed was 35 kilometers per hour slower. So, hindi sinabi exactly kung ano yung speed niya pabalik, pero ang sabi, 35 kilometers na mas mabagal kaysa doon sa papunta. So, ang gagawin lang natin is 175 minus 35 para makuha natin yung speed niya pabalik. So, that would be 140 kilometers per hour. Ang hinahanap na is how much longer did her return trip take? Pag sinabing how much longer, ibig sabihin, anong idadagdag ko doon sa kanyang current na biyahe? So, ibig sabihin nun, this would be what is missing. 12 plus x. Now, bakit naging 12 plus x at hindi lang x? Kasi ang hinahanap, how much longer or kung ano yung dadagdag ko sa 12, okay, para maging same yung distance nung papunta at saka pabalik. Now, You can solve it using this na ipa-plug in mo sa formula para makuha mo agad yung tamang sagot. Let me show you how to do it. Again, d sub 1 is equal to d sub 2. 175 yung dito, tapos imumultiply ko siya sa 12, which is yung original na length ng biyahe. Equal daw yan dun sa 140, yung reduced na speed. Tapos imumultiply ko ngayon siya sa 12 plus x. So, kung ganitong klaseng physics problem, ibig sabihin straight away dapat yung x yung tamang sagot, ganito ang magiging formula mo. So, isosolve muna natin yung 175 times 12. Ang tamang sagot dyan ay 2,100. Tapos, equal siya sa, and then i-distribute natin yung 140 dito. So, 140 muna times 12 will give us 1,680. So, na-multiply na natin ito, i-multiply din natin siya doon sa x. So, 1,680 plus 140x. Now, iiwan natin yung x sa isang side. Kaya kailangan natin ngayong ilipat ito or i-transpose dito sa kabilang side. Magiging minus siya. So, 2,100 minus 1,680 is equal to 140x. Now, kung susubtract natin yan sa 2,100, ang lalabas ay 420 is equal to 140x. Di-divide natin both sides by 140 para makancel natin ito. Ang magiging sagot ay 3 hours. Hindi 3 hours ang buong trip, kundi 15. Kaya lang, dahil ang tanong ay how much longer or gaano katagal yung mas hinaba or mas tinagal, the answer would be 3. Na kung ang naging sagot ninyo ay 15 hours, dahil hindi nyo napansin yung how much longer, please be careful pagdating sa mga actual exam. Yan yung mga tricks na nagagamit namin yung mga gumagawa ng exam to trick you into answering the wrong thing. Kasi, syempre, pag nagmamadali ka or hindi ka maingat, hindi mo napapansin yan. Akala mo 15 ang tamang sagot. But actually, 3 siya dapat. Okay? Now, pwede mo rin namang gamitin na x ang nawawala dito instead of 12 plus x. Pero make sure na pag lumabas yung 15, ima-minus mo pa yung 12 sa kanya kasi nga ang tanong is how much longer and hindi how long. Kasi kung how long did her return trip take, ang sagot ay 15, pero kung how much longer, nagiging 3. Question number 3. Captain Grace flew a plane to and from Cagayan. She clocked an average speed of 215 kilometers per hour on the flight to Cagayan and 235 kilometers per hour on the trip back. If the first flight took 2 hours longer, how long was the return flight? So again, ito-drawing lang muna natin yung diagram natin. You have from to and from Cagayan daw siya. So papunta, tapos pabalik. Same distance lang yan. Sa unang biyahe, ang speed niya ay 215 kph. Hindi natin alam kung ilan exactly yung time. Pabalik, ang kanyang naging speed ay 235 kilometers per hour. Now, all we know about dun sa oras is that the first flight took 2 hours longer. Ibig sabihin, mas mahaba ng 2 oras yung biyahe papunta kaysa sa biyahe pabalik. Which makes sense kasi kung titingnan mo, ang 215 ay mas mababa kaysa sa 235. So kung mas mabilis yung kanyang plane pabalik, mas mabilis siyang makakarating. Now, ang gagawin na natin here to find out kung gaano katagal yung return flight is to turn that into our x. At dahil ito ay 2 hours na mas matagal, ito ang magiging x plus 2. Tapos ilalatag na uli natin yung formula. D sub 1 is equal to D sub 2. With yung first flight na papunta being 215 kilometers per hour, tapos ang kanyang time ay magiging x plus 2. Equal daw yan sa speed niya nung pabalik which is 235 kilometers per hour na imumultiply naman natin sa nawawalang time niya. So, solve lang natin ito for x para makuha natin yung tamang sagot. So again, i-distribute natin yung 215 dito. So now you have 215x plus 215 times 2, which is 430, is equal to 235x. Iiwan natin yung x sa isang side. At para manatiling positive ang lahat, mas gusto ko na maiwan yung 430 dito. Equals 235x minus 215x. So now you have 430 is equal to 20x, kasi may minus lang natin. So, sinubtract natin yung 215 sa 235x. 20x, i-divide natin both sides by 20. Makakancel natin ito. So, the answer is 21.5 hours. Now, I hope you got this right. If you didn't, that's okay. I'll be posting more questions on my Instagram account. So if you don't follow me yet, follow me at Lyqa Maravilla on Instagram. I also started posting content on TikTok at Lyqa Maravilla dun sa motivational and advice videos natin. And at Team Lyqa naman dun sa mga math and English videos. Okay? So see you online and keep practicing. Alright, I hope you learned something today. If you did, click thumbs up. Make sure that you share this video with your friends and kung mag-exam din sila. Dati yung marami tayong matulungan. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get reviewers that I made, make requests on the videos that you want me to talk about next, you can go to www.facebook.com/teamlyqa for more information. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Marami pa tayong mga paparating na mga videos. Sa motion problems pa lang, marami pang mga possibilities. Yung two vehicles moving apart or in the same direction, boating problems, all of those things paparating pa lang. So I wouldn't want you to miss those. Hit subscribe and hit the option for all notifications. Alright? Thanks guys, and as we always say sa team na to, never stop learning. Adja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video and bye for now.